Oh man. See what it do?
Thank you.
Listen, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. She just touched down. She in New York and all that.
I'm
What's
here.
up, T?
What's going on? I'm here.
Listen, man. You know, I'm a little upset at you though. You know,
Why?
a little tight with you, man.
Why?
Went down there to the new place and all that. Forgot about. We're gonna talk
Definitely.
about it. We're gonna Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't get snuffed on. No, no. What up, though, T? I'm
What's
proud of
going
you.
on,
I
Poe?
want to
I'm
first say
here. I'm home.
absolutely. I want to say first and
I
foremost.
am home.
That's offending. But I want to say I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm
Thank
proud of you,
you.
man. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing.
Thank you.
I mean, when you
appreciate
just
that.
had a name, like it was an
It
idea.
was just I did,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Matter of
And
fact,
it was different. It wasn't Dream Plus.
what?
Let me see if you remember what it was.
No, I don't. I would never be able to remember because. Hold on. Matter of fact, wait. Plush doll.
Almost, no, not yet.
Something like, cause China was trying to.
Plus size Barbie.
Plus size Bobby. Or the mother plus
Yeah,
size
that's what
Bobby.
it was. Yeah.
Real shit.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm first and foremost. Let's go back a little. Let's go back, man. Let's go way back. Where you born and raised, man? Tell the people where you from, man. We
I
got
was
listeners.
born and raised in Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. What area? You got.
Period.
You got
Farmington
St.
122, the
What?
square.
Oh.
The square raised me. Then I moved to South Side. But
South
born and
Side.
raised on Farmington 122.
That's offended. You got any siblings?
Yes, I have one brother
Okay.
and three sisters.
Mm.
Hey, y'all.
How was that growing up in the house with? Now, was you somebody that people can get along with? Like, was you like a hard way going fighter, troublemaker? Was you? How was you when you was younger?
I mean, it's two ways. So I was the less liked one.
Unless like, wow.
Yeah. But I was bad as hell.
You was bad? For real?
Yes, I was a bad kid.
Word?
I was bad.
I mean, when you say
Top of the
bad,
game, strong.
word?
Any and anybody.
Mm.
I was off the chain. I was bad.
Was you able to fight though?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah. Play no games.
I play no game. So
I
what's
was-
your record
I
out there?
was good and bad.
What's your record? Yo?
I don't know. How many fights?
2-0.
Nah, I didn't even have. Yeah, 2-0.
2-0.
Yes.
Yes. Said I'm young.
I mean,
She talking like she out there thugging it out.
no, but I really.
Look at two
I
fights.
mean, our name spoke for ourselves.
Okay.
So I didn't really get into fights.
Okay.
You
That's
know,
fair.
it's not to toot my horn, but that's how it was. It was a group of us growing up, and they knew not to mess with this group.
Okay.
So it really wasn't.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
ain't really fight like that. I'm not gonna make it seem like I was in here fighting, but I was bad as hell. I mean, if beef came, I was right there.
Okay. All right. So
But,
was
you
you
know.
like when you was born? Like what hospital? If
Um,
you really from where you was
Queens
born?
General. I was born in
fat.
Queens General.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got any siblings? Like as far as kids? You
I have three sons.
what?
Two of them born in Jamaica Hospital.
Mm.
My kids are from here.
You got three
And
kids.
one,
Wow.
yeah, and one, he's 5 years old. I had him in Charlotte,
Oh
North
wow,
Carolina.
wow.
Shout out to Charlotte.
So let me
That's
ask you
how
something. No lie. How was the transition and what made you take that step? Because you know, if you've been in New York, did you have family out there before you went, or was somebody telling you how it is out there? What made you make that transition?
Yeah, my mom and sister was out there. Mind you, this was our second go round going.
Okay.
I went out there when I was a teenager. We wasn't there that long. Then we moved back. Then I moved back down when I was 26. I
Okay.
only had two of my boys. 25. I only had two of my boys at the time, and my mom and them was down there. I couldn't afford New York on my own,
Okay.
so that was the only option. I went to the shelter. They denied me twice.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's when you went down there. How long ago?
it's been 10 years.
You've been down there 10
It's
years.
been 10 years. Yeah,
So-
December made 10 years.
Damn. So how was it down there? Like did you get like? I'm pretty sure you got a job and everything, but how was it like?
In the beginning, it was hard.
It was- okay.
It was hard. I had to do what I had to do to make ends meet.
Right.
But eventually, it started getting better.
Okay.
I didn't get the job probably in the first 2 years.
Okay.
So in the meantime, I had to make stuff shake. It was rough in the beginning. I got pregnant, lost the baby.
Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. Damn.
Yeah. So
Wow. Well, let me just say, because I see your movement, T, and like I like to say, and I apologize. What do they call you? 'Cause I'm saying T because
That's how
Shit.
you know.
Hell yeah, Teresa, nigga. Shit, so what do I supposed to say?
So my model name, I go by Miss Plush.
Miss Plus.
Yeah, Plush.
Plus.
Yes.
Yeah, I be having
Add
a hard
the
time
H on
pronouncing
it.
shit.
You just say
Plush.
Plush. You gotta add the H.
Plush.
Yes.
Plush. Okay, shit. Now you know I be fucking up, Juju. But look, but so that whole and I want to say this respectfully though, you know, because I do remember when you wasn't modeling, that wasn't the thing. It was your sisters.
Yeah.
So what made you jump into it? Like, did she give you the inspiration to want to model?
No.
No.
Realistically, no. It wasn't her. Back when I was, how old? I'm trying to think how old I was. 16, 17. I went to an audition, a model audition.
Okay.
And you know, before you come, they tell you to send pictures. And
Facts.
so you already know how I look. So we went. They didn't pick us.
Okay.
I think me and my sister was the only big girls there. Like, it was kids, it was everything. And I never forget, they called our number to come to the front. And the little girl sitting in the front was like, wow, they big. And I was just like,
You're like, what the fuck?
right, I ain't think nothing of it. We left and they told us they didn't pick us. So I was tight, I ain't gonna lie. I looked on the wall, I was like, you ain't got nobody known anyway. So,
tight, boy.
but as the time was going on, you know, from people just telling me that I was pretty and I should do it, and then me seeing how plus size women was treated in the industry, I wanted to create my own lane. I don't follow the rules of nobody.
Right.
And so I wanted to create something that was for us.
Okay.
So I just put the two together and
Dream Plush. And that's dope. That's dope.
Started, like, it really started from word of mouth. Like, people that I knew in Charlotte was like telling people about it, and girls would hit me up like, hey, I want to join. So that's how I started. I made it a model group.
Okay, no doubt. So where you at with it now? As far as Charlotte, did you brand off? Did you do like projects? You got anything out there? What calendars, mugs, shirts? Like, you got merch, website?
Yeah, I have merch. I have a T-shirt line right now.
Dope.
Dream Plus T-shirts.
Okay.
With the logo on there. It comes in all different colors. I want to ramp that up. We did a calendar in 2019.
Oh, dope.
We did a calendar. I'm actually in a calendar this year that's out. Y'all can hit up Octavia on my Facebook, Octavia Dominica. If I'm saying it right. I don't want to say it wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm in a calendar 2021. It's not mine, but I do plan on having more merch because people have been requesting it. So I'm working on that, and I want to start a fashion line.
Nice.
So I have my own fashion, not just putting a logo on the shirt and selling it. So I'm trying to branch out and have my own design.
Absolutely, that's dope. See, and you know, one of the biggest things that I will say with anybody, you know, starting a business, it can get real complicated because, you know, no matter what we do, you need support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're starting out, family and friends sometimes don't be, you know, there to support us to what we want to do in our dreams. So how was it for you for the support system?
The support system, I must say that my models, the group of model girls that I have at this moment they've been here from the beginning.
Dope.
And the support has been amazing. Like, they helped me through everything. They've been more than just models. Like, when the funds is low, they chip in, they buy stuff, my vision, I give it to them and they bring it to life. So
nice.
I just want to take this moment out to salute all my models.
Dope.
Okay?
How many models you have?
Right now I have 6. So we have Bridget, Miss B.
Okay.
We have Plush model Michelle. We have Lady J. We have Bree Nicole. We have, who am I missing?
Don't go back there and get snuffed now. Come on now.
We have Shayna. I'm missing somebody. Me. Is it 6 of us or 7? Did I say everybody?
You said about 6. Yeah.
I did?
Maybe 6.
Oh my God, please don't beat me up.
Yo.
God. Y'all know I love y'all so much. Oh my God, no, I'm sorry. Push pause. Brandy the model.
Oh.
I thank you, best friend.
Look. She on it, guys.
Brandy
Best friend.
the
Good looking best friend. She about to get fucked up.
Brandy the model. How can I forget? She was actually my first model.
For
real?
real?
Before everybody.
Okay.
Brandy the model. And they all have their various things they do. So make sure y'all check them out. And I'm gonna keep talking about them throughout the show because they really help me. They like the main source of my support for real.
No doubt.
And then of course in Charlotte, they love Dream Plush. I can honestly say I had more love than hate. I said Michelle. I honestly had more love than hate when Dream Plush really took off.
Oh wow.
So everybody was telling people about Dream Plush. So the support was and have been amazing in Charlotte and in New York.
Dope.
Of course, my family, they support me. All my friends and family in New York, they support me off gate. But it's been more love than anything.
That's dope. How long you been in New York so far?
A day.
A day. Okay. So when you leaving?
A day. Probably in a couple of days.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me say this to you, though, and I'm saying this respectfully to you. I think you're doing a phenomenal job, man. Keep up the good work. I know that things get real, struggle get real,
Yes.
and all that, but keep up the good work. And I will say, and I'm saying this, like I say, I like to say respectfully because sometimes our wordplay can be a little crazy up here, but I say this. From something that you can see that's happening in front of you, right? How do it make you feel? Like, do you feel like, damn, my dream coming true, or did it hit you yet, or you still saying you're not where you need to be, so it didn't really, where you at right now at the moment?
Right now I'm very grateful.
Okay.
And I know I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful for everything that has happened. We have been in countless magazines.
Okay.
Countless magazine has done countless fashion shows. I mean, to the point we was doing like 2 or 3 fashion shows in one day.
Okay.
So, me putting on my own events, my own fashion shows, being in a lot of fashion shows, I know it's way more.
Okay.
It's way more that's about to happen. So I'm just sitting and anticipating
Dope.
because I know like it's so
Dope.
much more and it's about to happen like sooner than later.
So do you plan on staying in NC? You said NC, right? North Carolina.
Yeah, but no, I don't feel like that's my ending place right now.
Right.
Of course, because in modeling is gonna be a lot of traveling, especially when you first take off. You're traveling everywhere, all
Absolutely.
over the world.
Absolutely.
So, no, it's not gonna be my resting place.
Okay.
Right now.
What any ideas that you think that you might want to relocate to after NC?
I want to be somewhere warm. I'm over the cold.
Okay.
Any type of cold.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would definitely have a house in Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte has became my second home.
Right.
So I would definitely have a place in Charlotte. But I really believe like in the next 2-3 years, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling.
Okay. I remember one time you was big on church.
Yeah, I still am.
Still go to church and everything?
Yeah, that's what keep me aligned. That's how I know, like, what's about to happen.
Right,
Like,
okay.
the last 5 or 6 months, I've been telling people, God got me in this space where it's literally been me and him. Like,
Okay.
I literally go to work and home.
Okay.
And in the beginning, I was giving, like, pushback. I'm like, no, I don't want to be home. But I seen the change in me from doing that.
Okay.
I seen the change from me spending time with God, praying, talking to him.
Okay.
He's the center of my joy right now.
Nice. Nice. I mean, you need something to always stay grounded.
Yeah.
How is your I'm a little nosy, man. So how is your personal life? Like you met
I'm
your
single.
You single? God damn, T. You've been single for a long time.
No, I
I'm
haven't.
joking.
Don't do me.
Nah, so you single?
I'm single.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm single, and I feel like
So
it's not time.
I gotta ask I know the fellas might want to know, what's your preference when it comes to men?
Honestly, right now, I really feel like God is taking me through a detox.
A detox?
Because my
Look at that woman
choices
now.
have not been the best.
Oh, okay.
My taste in guys have not been the best. So I feel like I'm maturing.
Okay.
So my outlook on men is changing.
What was
It
your
is changing.
What was your original preference? Like
Ain't shit
tall,
niggas.
built, tough, like scars,
tall,
dark, like
skinny,
dark skin, light skin.
brown skin,
Brown
to dark skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I still love that, like, physically looking, like, yeah, tall. Because I have this inside joke. I just feel like 2 big people ain't gonna make nothing.
make some donuts.
Right, it's just a lot of sweat. So
nah, but
that's my inside joke. Like I have
it.
dated big guys, so let me not say that because y'all
Yeah.
be ready to be like,
I'm ready to snuff you now.
But y'all be ready to say plus size women think no. That's my inside joke. I have dated big guys, so
Okay.
it's not. I don't really have one. It's who's treating me right. And
That's right. That's how it should be.
who shows love for my children. Like I have 3 sons, so I'm not getting with anything anymore. So
Right.
it's not even about the looks anymore. You got to have something going for yourself. You can't. Not saying that you got to be perfect,
Right.
but let's compliment each other. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely. Must say that. How's that? Absolutely.
let's compliment each other.
Right.
I'm not looking. I'm looking for my Mr. Right.
Right. Absolutely.
So.
And being that we're on this topic, right? Is it something that when you went down there, like, I mean, because this gonna sound stupid, but no question is stupid. Like, what is the comparison from New York to NC? Like, what that you can say that's really different, and you have a hard time adapting to it?
That they didn't have bodegas.
Bodegas. Oh.
Yeah, that they didn't have the corner stores.
So you're not
and
getting a real
stuff
hero
like that.
type shit.
Yeah, unless you go to like Subway or something like that. Like they don't have the bodegas and stuff. Not train station because I got a car.
Right.
But,
Okay.
yeah, it was more the store aspect of,
Okay.
of things.
Okay.
Because I didn't really go out much, so the club scene wasn't an issue. It was really just the bodegas, like for real.
Okay. Is it?
For
Is
real.
it? Do you need a car? Down.
Yes, I would
You do
say
need a
so.
car?
I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to. Like they have bus, they building trains out there.
Okay.
So you don't have to, but it's best to have a car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, I want to say, like, I see your shit popping at clubs and promoters on you. So how that is, like, are you down there in the club scenery doing showcases, or are you just like coming in as a guest, as a host?
Both actually. Like all of 20, the end of 17, all of 18, Dream Plush was on every scene. Like in clubs, special guests, hosts, putting on shows, all of that. We was doing all of that.
Okay. All right. And you got anything? How was this? Because now we're going through this pandemic. This shit was real for everybody. How was the pandemic for you? Did you lose anybody? How was this transition?
To be honest with you, so my I don't want to say downfall, but where my tested trial started was 2019. So before the pandemic, leading up to the pandemic, in 2019, I was questioning everything. I lost my car, I lost my job, almost lost my place. Dealing with the lies and the rumors, I started questioning everything. So I wasn't really doing much modeling stuff.
Okay.
Then 2020 hit, the pandemic hit. So of course we couldn't do nothing. So, but I was still promoting and hitting people up. I'm ambassadors for certain brands and boutiques and stuff like that. So I still kept promoting it because I really believe like this is my cause. Plus size everything is what I do.
Right.
So, but it wasn't no fashion shows happening. Like I just did my first fashion show, the beginning of February.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
It was great. Like that was my first fashion show, in like a year, and that's when I was saying I seen the difference in myself.
Okay.
Like I was more open. I was having fun. I was talking to people. Cause when I get shy and nervous, I just like sit off in the corner and be quiet. But like I seen the difference in me. I wasn't nervous. I was ready to get on the runway and have fun with it.
Nice.
So I seen the difference. So all that time was like preparing me for now.
Okay.
To be more open and not letting fear overtake me.
Right. Before you started your interview, you was playing this young lady. Tell me more about her. That song is really dope.
My best friend.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. Like
one of my best friends, because my other best friend is on here now.
Okay.
My best friend Millie Bands, she's an artist out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She's from Ohio, but she lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we just played her song called No Ho. Y'all can follow her on Instagram under Millie Bands 1 and her YouTube channel as well, Millie Bands. Y'all can download her music on all platforms. Y'all gotta listen and check it out. She grinds, she goes just as hard as me. Like I met her a couple of years ago, but like we didn't become best friends till recently.
Okay.
Once we really marinated in our friendship and really seen like we like one and the same for
Okay,
real.
all
So,
Matter of
yeah.
fact, introduce her song. Let's get into it. We're gonna talk about some more things when we come back from break. Get into that
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Name
So
that
now
song.
we about to play Millie Benz No Hope. Check it out. Ain't no hope in my blood, so what's happening? Hit your spot, 30 deep, bitch was frack. Strapped up, so my bitches never lack. Ain't don't nobody do it, we gon' get it crackin'. Ain't no hope in my blood. Tell these bitches what's up. Show these niggas no love.
Yeah, she fire. She
Millie
fire.
Benz No
Yeah.
Hope.
No hope. That no hope or no hope.
No Hope.
No
H-O-E.
hope. God damn, Millie Benz is alright, man.
Now she
Yeah.
dope for real.
Yeah, she
I don't
sound dope,
promote
man.
trash. She dope.
I noticed you said, yo, listen, you want that in heavy rotation. I said, whoa.
Yeah.
You must
Because I
really
go
fuck
hard
with
for my people that are like, you already know how our loyalty is up here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, you hold me down, I'm going 10 times harder for
That's
you.
a fact.
Like,
What's your sign, T?
a Taurus, baby.
Motherfucking know it,
you know
right?
we loyal
Stop
out this
playing.
we overly loyal. That's the problem. You
Yo.
mess up your own shot.
Fuck up your whole time, and you gotta.
We
you
stay the
gotta
same.
Get, you gotta get your real Taurus in the building, man. How I met you, T? Let's tell the story. Let's talk about
Okay, we really gonna talk about
it.
it?
Let's talk about it,
Okay.
man. Fuck, I met you.
So,
How I met you, man?
so
Let's talk about
how I met Poe, that's what I call him, y'all.
it. Nigga call
Sorry.
me Poe. My name is Polo, but she call me Poe. Go ahead,
How
let's
I
talk
met
about
Poe, I was walking to pick my son up from school. And he stopped me. Y'all know, it's crazy because he knew my name.
it. Facts. Let's go.
He knew I had a brother,
Facts.
but it was a whole different person he was talking about. He literally was like,
Yes,
your
yes.
name Teresa? And I'm
Wow.
like, yeah, who are you? He
Wow.
like, but with how we knew it wasn't me, he asked me if I went to PS8.
Facts.
And I was like, no. Okay, now, because he was like, you got a brother? Didn't you say his name Low too?
I just said low.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he said my brother name. Y'all, it was crazy. He said my brother name and everything.
That's crazy.
So
Wow.
everything matched up. It's just I was not the person.
Word, that was crazy.
And
That was
he,
kind of
he's like, what's your number? What's your number? I was like, I gotta go to Pathmark. You
crazy. You want to take me to Panama?
You gonna take me to Pathmark? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back. And me and my sister and my cousin got it.
Oh, the mother. Then I leave
We
y'all.
all got his
I left y'all.
minivan.
I left y'all at Panama, though, right?
You
Y'all
came
took-
back and got us, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you took too long or some shit. I left.
But then you come back?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember you leaving us.
I don't think I came back.
You wasn't that cold.
Did I?
I don't think you left us.
I don't know.
remember.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. No. You didn't want me to take you back.
I think we took a
cab.
cab.
I took
Yeah.
a cab back.
Yeah.
But that's how I met T, man, for real.
Mhm.
But you know, even meeting you, T, I just say one thing. I noticed one thing. At that time, you only had one kid, right?
No, I had both of them. Daniel was a baby. Daniel was a baby.
Daniel was a baby, correct?
Mhm.
Absolutely. He was like 2 or some shit.
He
Right?
was one.
One. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep,
I remember.
Dave was 5.
That's a fact. Yes.
Mhm.
So let me just say, man, how old is your boys now? Let's get
My
with it.
sons are, my oldest is about to be 17 in May. He's a
Whoa.
Taurus too.
Oh,
I have a 12-year-old and I have a 5-year-old.
wow.
All boys.
So what's up? You still working on that 7 or? I remember
no,
that was a lucky
7
number.
is out the window.
I was out the windows, no more 7.
No, I would like to have 7, but you know, with the complications, I lost a baby. Technically, I got 4, so I need 3 more.
Okay.
Realistically,
That's a fact.
one baby's in heaven.
That's a fact.
But,
I'm sorry to hear that though.
I
What was it,
had.
boy or girl?
We didn't make it that far to see.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it would have been a girl though,
Okay, for
just
real.
because I wanted it to be.
Keep trying though. You're gonna try. I mean. are
I
you-
mean,
you see-
no.
No.
I mean, I do, but then again, I don't because, like I said, I lost a baby. Then with my 5-year-old, he was a preemie. He was born 2 months early.
Okay.
So it was just too much complications.
You're just chilling.
Yeah, so I'm just chilling. And then my career is taking off, and I don't think I'm gonna have time,
Okay.
like realistically.
Well, T, I want to hear a long-term goal and a short-term goal. Give me the short-term goal first. What you see for yourself, short-term goal?
I mean, short term, I don't really think short term, like immediate, like something to happen now.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you mean by
Like-
short term goal?
Yeah, like what you planning for something to go right for you right now?
Oh, right now,
What
my
you
store. Me
okay.
and Millie Benz is opening a fashion store
It's nice.
called Wet Fashions.
Oh,
Um,
Wet Fashions?
Yeah.
Who came up with the name?
Millie.
Millie Wet Fashions? Okay. Millie, you alright? Millie on there right now?
She was, yeah, I think so. I think she's
Okay,
still
Millie,
on
you get a good job. Wet Bands. No,
So-
what you say?
Wet Bands.
What you say again? One more time. I'm
What,
sorry.
the store?
Yeah, the name
Wet
is-
Fashions.
Wet Fashions.
Yeah.
And how'd that come up? Wet Fashions, like.
Just like, exactly what you're doing. That's what we want.
Oh,
People to
people
react
to
like
go,
that, like
what's
Wet
that?
Fashions.
Okay.
Like, Come get wet.
Okay.
That's our catch. Come
Fashion.
get wet. Like we hook
Okay.
you up from your head to your
Ah,
feet.
let's
Come
go.
and get wet. Like
So
can
it's
you
gonna be
imagine
like
that? I'm like,
yeah, that's a fact.
right, that's
What
dope.
is it, like a salon though type?
No, it's gonna be your one-stop shop for women. Like you're gonna be able to get everything, and it's not just plus size. Our store's gonna cater all sizes.
Okay.
And we wanted to make it where it's your one-stop shop. Don't try to steal my ideas because the store is opening.
Let me say, I mean, I see your models, man, and your models, y'all look good. Why y'all never did like uh, uh, um, a bathing suit, a wet bathing suit photo shoot where y'all wet, where it's showing the nip? You know, the sexiness, the exotic
because
wet look.
everybody's doing that.
No, that's not.
Everybody is doing
not
that.
plus
But
size. I never seen
you
a
not.
plus size.
We did a bathing suit photo shoot.
No, wet though, not just in the. It gotta be
We
wet.
was in the water.
No,
We're not showing nipples and stuff. That's
Yeah,
not the
that's what I'm
purpose
saying.
of Dream Plus.
Oh, so explain Dream Plus. Like, is it more on a?
It's more classy, sophisticated.
Okay.
I mean, every now and again we do our sexy lingeries and stuff like that to show that we can capture every angle.
That's what I'm saying.
But
what
no,
I'm
you
talking
being
about,
on the nasty side
No,
of things, somebody
no,
nipples showing.
no,
like,
absolutely not.
I mean, if it's show, it's show, but that's not our forefront. Like,
No, we just saying like I mean, because you know, like when you say model, right, plus size, you know that goes under so many different umbrellas.
yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
we captivate all of them. So we do lingerie.
okay.
We do, regular clothes, classy. We did the
And even one of y'all reached out to like adult movies.
adult movies.
Yeah.
No, I have a model, Brandy the model. She sells sex toys and stuff like that.
Okay, dope.
That's her
what I'm saying.
personal business.
Okay.
Erotic Moments by Brandy the model. Y'all can check her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's what she does.
did you get a
That's her
website up?
specialty.
Yet?
Yeah, our website is www.dreamplusdolls.com.
Nice. Say that one more time for the people. One more time.
www.dreamplusdolls.com.
Okay. Let me ask you, T, because you know, like I say, I'm nosy, B. I'm nosy.
Let's
yeah, I
get
said
into
it.
it. That's
I'm
why
nosy. So
we here.
we about to turn this interview up a little. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I like to turn up. All right. First and foremost, before I turn up, I'm gonna give you a little icebreaker. Icebreaker. You ready for your icebreaker? All right. So now you was telling me that, going down there and doing your modeling thing, because up here clearly it wasn't working for you, or you didn't start it
At
yet.
the time, yeah.
So you actually started to launch your modeling career in the South, right?
Yes.
Are you ever coming back to New York to live?
If
This is an icebreaker. Don't get snuffed.
no, I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, yes. But for me to just come back right now, no.
No. Okay.
Because I have my place and everything's going good. I'd be a fool to just up and leave.
That's true. That's
But
true.
if like a contract come through in New York, then yeah.
Okay.
Wherever the contracts are, that's where I'm gonna be.
That's what. Oh, sounds good. Now, I mean, again, like I said, see, I'm proud of what I'm saying, man. I've seen that you're really moving. I see you on flyers. I see your merch. I see you doing. I mean, you was telling me one time y'all was going to like a yacht party or like a boat, like it was like a cruise. Whatever happened with that? You ever went?
No, I didn't do no cruise. I'm
Okay.
trying to get into that. Like I was supposed to do a pool party last year,
Okay.
but I caught COVID, and it would have crossed into the day I was supposed to have the pool party. So I'm looking to do that. Me and one of my models. Her name is Amber. Well, she's not my model no more. She branched off and started her own.
Should I? Oh, okay. That's
We
what's up.
linking up and we putting on a huge fashion show. We doing a Charlotte Kirby weekend.
Nice.
In Charlotte, North Carolina. Me and her
Nice.
teamed up.
Nice.
Just so I know, when people leave you, it don't have to end bad.
Absolutely, absolutely. But did
So
it
we
end bad?
linking up. No, me and her, no.
Okay.
We linking up and we putting on a big fashion show in July.
Nice.
So details of that will be coming, but it's gonna be big.
Okay.
Yeah, I have big things in the works.
One thing I know, man, and this is where everywhere, everybody that start things, you fall out. It's just things that happen. You get into
It's part of life.
disagreements, you fall out this and third. Have you ever had an ugly breakup from any one of your members?
Yeah, I would say so.
Was it
I would
was
say
it due
so,
to?
but I mean, just people going their separate ways.
Okay.
You know, everybody take it differently, I guess. But I don't want to give any of my time to that.
Absolutely, no.
But
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I appreciate the ones that left and we still cool and we still work together. Cause I'm just in a place like you're gonna go through stuff. It's about how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? Handle it like adults.
Absolutely.
And if we don't be friends no more, that's cool.
Absolutely.
And that's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Friendship, relationship, contract, business. It don't always have to end bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could disagree, you could talk, say what you gotta say, go your separate ways.
Absolutely.
If it ain't meant for you to be friends, then you won't be friends.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, one of the things I will say, man, you always keep that great attitude. That's something dope. I mean, I can't even count on one hand how many times I've ever seen you just extremely upset or bothered.
Yeah.
So how did you handle it?
I'm not, because I refuse to let people get me out of character.
Okay.
Because I know me. You know what I'm saying? People on the outside looking in might say you a punk, you scared. But I know me. If I go there, I'm going there.
Okay.
So I don't put myself in that space no more.
And you got too much to lose.
And I have too much to lose. Right. So you got to think, you let somebody control your actions, they have power over you. Absolutely. And nobody has power over me but God.
Absolutely.
And I refuse to let anybody get me out of character.
That's dope.
Do it hurt? Yeah. Do I sit and talk to my friends? Yeah, because I got to get it off my chest. But it's not something I'm going to let consume me. I'm not running to Facebook. I'm not doing none of that no more. Like, right. I'm in a whole different space.
Okay, and that's dope. See, T, like, you sound so, I mean, I'm not saying like you wasn't mature, but you sound so developed. Like, you sound so, like, disciplined.
That's that personal time I'm telling y'all about. I'm telling you, like, I see the change in me. Like, because I wasn't always like that.
Right.
And I'm like, bullheaded. What's up? Approach the situation. But it's not worth it.
Right. That's so true.
It's not worth it. Because I was like that. When I was a teenager, I was bad as hell. You looked at me wrong, I was ready to fight.
Right.
Like, but it's like, wow. And then I have sons.
Right.
I have sons that I'm their only parent. Yeah. So if something happened to me, I go to jail.
So
I don't have nobody to take my kids. My family's all the way up here.
Right. Absolutely.
So that's first and foremost in my mind.
Right.
Is who's going to take my kids? If something happened right here, right now, who's going to take my kids? Right. So that always plays in my mind. My fear is stronger about losing my kids than anything else. Call me a punk, call me what you want. Absolutely. As long as my kids is home with me, I'm cool with that.
As it should be, And tell everybody, man, what's something that you love about yourself, and tell us something that you dislike about yourself.
I love everything about myself.
Let's go, Casito.
Like, I love me, but it's this strong because it took me a while to get here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always like this.
Okay.
So now, when I was young, I used to be like, when I walk in the room, I would count and see how many other big people in here, so I wouldn't be the only one. But now it's like, I'm the only big girl. What's up? Like, nice. So the way you see it's all in. Yeah, and confidence is key.
Everything.
Confidence outweighs
everything.
Money.
Everything.
Man. Like, you could walk in a room and demand the room.
No.
They getting you. And when I was young and ignorant, and this is what I used to say, so don't nobody judge me, because we all said stuff that was crazy. When I would see somebody that's not so attractive on the eyes, I be like, yo, what do she got that I don't got? Like, she ugly. And this is stuff I used to say.
Right.
But it was their confidence. It was their confidence.
Right.
That was the missing link.
That's what it was.
Because you couldn't tell them they didn't look nothing but fine.
That's what it was.
So I'm like, yo, okay. I want to tap into that. And then it became different when you speak in it and you actually mean it. So, of course, I'm the lead. I rep the big girl, so it's like automatically you got to have confidence. So, of course, I'm going to tell you the things you need to do and know. But when you actually live it
hit different.
It hit different. Like, you don't even have to say nothing. They like, that one right there.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say nothing because you're so for sure about yourself.
Absolutely.
And whatever it is, confidence is that you're for sure in what it is you're doing.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a lawyer, a model, a business owner, you work in a hospital, just know your stuff.
Absolutely.
And nobody could question you.
Absolutely.
Like, confidence is the major necessity that you need.
That's a fact. I'll say one thing, and before I get into that, I'll say this, because you just hit a major point, man. Confidence is everything. Confidence is something that, like you said, you could conquer anything. with it. You know what I'm saying? Just having confidence. And was you always a plus size? You know?
Yeah.
Always.
I was always on the bigger side. My whole family, um, well, the women in my family, because the men, they seem to be small and skinny, but the women in my family has always been on the plus side of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it any time where you did feel bothered, depressed,
All the time.
ashamed?
All the time.
So
My whole teenage life.
what gave you that not no more and the confidence just shot over the window? Like what gave you that? Something was your breaking point. What was that?
Watching other women that was confident, number one, seeing that all they had was their confidence. It wasn't like they walked in this room with something major and stuff like that. Like, it was just their confidence. They didn't say nothing. So I'm like, I want that. Like, not in the jealous aspect, but that's what I want to feel. Because all it is that they're for sure about themselves.
Absolutely.
So, and then, television and social media has a way of playing on and stuff. You should look this way. You should look this way. So that plays in your head and make you feel some type of way.
Okay.
So once you start seeing like-minded people, and that's really why I did it, so girls could see us. Because, when they let the door open for plus size, you have to be fit plus size.
Right.
Meaning no stomach, no arms, no back rolls. You just had, like, juicy thighs, but everything else. And I'm like, that's not plus size.
Right.
Right. You're selling us a dream. If you're going to do plus size, do plus size.
Right.
And that's what really made me take it serious, because I'll never forget, right before I started, I was online Googling plus size models and the meaning of plus size models. There was like a fit model. Like, what is that?
Fit model.
What is that?
That's a fact. What is
that? That don't even make sense. Like, so y'all crack the door. Mm-hmm. So let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do.
Right.
I'm gonna kick down this wall. I want every size.
Talk your shit, nigga.
I want every size model that there is.
Right.
That's plus size modeling.
Absolutely.
That's what I want.
I have to agree with you on that, man. And I see that you got all different sizes.
Yeah.
And like I said, y'all look good. You got a whole movement, T. And like I say, I'm impressed. And keep up the good work. I will say though, like, and this is something that I say for myself, because I've been doing this forever. You know what I mean? But I always say to myself, like, you outgrow people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that happens. I thought sometimes, like, nah, money won't change me. Nah, but money changes the situation.
Money changes the people around you.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. So, I mean, have you got to the point where you see changes already and the money might not even be there, but do you see the dramatic change where people is really acting like you on, calling for the favors? When you say no, they act funny.
Thank God, no. I haven't came across that part as far as people asking for favors and stuff. No.
Okay.
I just feel like some people, they see your grind and they just assume you on.
Okay.
Where I'm grinding out here like you.
Right.
I'm just probably maximizing it, but it's still a grind.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I would say no. I can't say that people been acting different or anything. Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I'm a loner, so I'm not really around people. So, but no, the people that are around me know.
I want to ask this for the people that might be watching it, because like I say, you'd be surprised how many fans. You'd be surprised who watching.
Yeah.
Because people don't always like and comment.
Yeah.
But people be watching.
Yeah.
So tell the people, what's things that you like doing outside of the box of modeling? Cooking, playing ball, spending time with the kids. What's some of the things that you like? Some of your
being
hobbies.
with my kids.
Your kids?
My kids. And people that, I'm just, like, my space is different now. I just want to be around good energy.
Absolutely. Okay.
Just good energy, positive energy. I don't want to be around nothing negative.
Right.
If it look like it's going to turn negative, I'm out the door.
That's fair. Nah.
But my
keep
kids
control.
is like what gives me joy.
Nice.
And just because I know mentally things is about to start changing and taking off, I'm just soaking up every moment I can with my kids right now.
Dope.
Because I'm going to be away from them for a while.
Right.
With all the events and stuff coming up. So lately I just been soaking it up and spending time with my children and the ones closest to me.
Absolutely, that's dope. Can I ask you something where, not personal, but it's a little far over the edge?
Well,
okay, listen. So, one of the things that I always say to people, man, do you feel like, we're in a time now where there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about And like I said, I always put respectfully in it, right? So I know that you say you definitely is single.
Mhm.
Have you ever thought about crossing over, as far as not dealing with men and going same sex?
Now
No.
I was looking at a.
Let's
I
talk. That's
was looking at a
Woo.
female.
Let's talk. Hmm. Mother getting
Like
ugly.
I kind of low key. I kind of low key got like a little low key crush on her, but no, I love men too much.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
so
love men too
that's
much.
not something you ready to cross over. Okay.
No.
Curiosity, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying? But I always ask the question. But when I say, and like I said, I want to turn this interview up a little, man. You're my friend, man,
Turn up.
I
Yeah,
feel
we gonna leave that.
we can talk. So we can't talk too
Leave
crazy,
that.
but we can talk. So,
Women.
do you feel right now you're in the right place, as far as like, because like I say, me personally, I always look at the moment of what's happening.
Mhm.
Do you feel that you're doing everything that you need to be doing for yourself and your career at this point?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
What you feel that you're not doing that you should be doing?
I feel like I don't go out more,
Okay.
and my kids.
Okay.
Like I feel, I had this talk with my sister. And she be like, "Get out your own head." Like I feel like a deadbeat if I don't have my kids. That's just me, cause I'm their only parent.
Right.
Like I had them from birth up until now.
As the only parent?
As the only parent.
Stop.
Yes.
Whoa. Listen.
Yes, I am a woman raising 3 boys by myself.
Respectfully though, like none of the fathers came to the plate. Like seriously, come on, man. You got 3 boys, 117, 112.
I mean,
Like, come on.
the oldest one, he's 17, so he had more dealings with him. But
Right,
for a while, I'm the primary parent.
Really? Well, how was that like? Like,
it's
know
not something that you ever dream of, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's
If
true.
I act like it's just, I don't know. I just don't do the part-time stuff.
Right.
You can't be part-time parent.
You can't, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like you're a parent or you're not.
Yo, I got to, even though I'm one person in the room, I got to clap for that one. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm clapping for that one, for real. Because, it's so easy for us to make excuses.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest thing for you to do. But when you facing your reality and dealing with it, that shit is incredible.
Yeah.
So if you're raising 3 boys and you're doing it alone, and a mother first, a job, running after your career, that's a lot of weight for anyone to carry.
Oh, yeah.
So do you have them days, and I'm pretty sure, I want to hear you explain it and how do you cope with it. Do you have them days where you feel like, I can't go another day?
Yeah, I have been. And I've been crying out for help and telling people I need help.
Right.
Like I need not that I need help. I just needed a break.
Right.
I need a break. Like
absolutely.
I need a break.
Absolutely.
But I deal with the battle of feeling like a lame because I watched my mom raise all 4 of us and never sent us to nobody.
Ooh.
So it's like your mother did it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
So and she had 4 of us. And not once did I ever see her say, I need a break, I need to go somewhere. Like, we was with her up until we was grown.
Wow.
So, I was dealing with that mental battle, and my sister's like, get out your head, child. Everybody know you ain't no deadbeat. But that's what I was dealing with.
Right.
So, my sister was like, enough is enough. Bring them up here and come on.
So,
I'm about to turn the fire up now.
That's right. T, I say this, man. I just say, one of the things, I can see something big happening for you. Because, I tell you, no matter what, I watch things.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I'm very big on, you got to always pay attention to what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I might not feed into certain things, but I always pay attention to what's happening. So I always watch you. You're my friend.
Yeah.
And if you ever have a person you need to talk to, Ed, you call Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, I'm here for you. But watch this. That's right. I already know. But watch this. For me to watch you do it, to even up and leave New York from where you're born and raised, to go down there somewhere where you don't know nothing about, to make a career and start your life, and that shit is big deal status, because we afraid to fail as people.
Right.
So that's why sometimes we stagnate ourselves because we don't want to take that jump because we don't want to fail.
Yeah.
So for you to take that jump and still do it, man, you have to feel proud as a woman first, because you always been a phenomenal mom. I can vouch for it. I watched things. I was there. I was around for a little while, so I seen a lot of things, and it was always you and your kids, always. So I always say, T, what keep you grounded? And from back then, church. You'll go to church, and you will go every Sunday.
Yeah.
And I used to say, yo, this girl, get up and go to church every Sunday. And I didn't know how you was doing it because there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And for you to get up to go to church with all the problems and all the things you're going through, I guess that was your balance.
Yeah. That was my only balance, because other than that, I probably would have went crazy. But, yeah, just going in there, hearing the word. And shout out to my pastors, though. United Nations Church International, New York, Virginia, Charlotte, North Carolina, and worldwide. Like, I can honestly say they are some really rooted and grounded preachers who want to see people win first.
Right.
So, shout out to them. And I was always close with all my pastors and my bishop. So, like, they know me. They call me TT. Like, they know me. So, just shout out to them. And, like, my pastor now, Pastor Marcella and Antonio Booker, they calling me all the time when I'm missing church. They're like, hey, where you at? Wow. Like, they check in on me. So, that's what helped me a lot.
Okay.
A lot. Because I don't come from a church background.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
No, I started going because I seen a church in my neighborhood, and it looked like they was having a party. And I was like, oh, I want to go there. I'm used to going to the old churches with the old preachers, and it's long and drawn out. So I went there one day, me and some of my friends, and I never left. Like, they was young at the time. They was in their 20s, so I was like, to be so young and y'all serious about God, like, this is dope.
Right.
So I started going, I was about 15. Okay. I started going to church, in and out. And they never judged me. Like I said, I have 3 sons. I've never been married. Wow. They never judged me. They be like, okay, Ian. Right. Like, come on to church.
That's right.
That's why you ain't been coming to church. Like, they never judged me.
Right.
So
dope.
All of that, having all that love and support from them, like, let me give God a chance. And, people like this, so.
Right. One of the things I will say, and I want to give you these good words, because I know at the end of the day, like, you've been around me when I had dudes coming to the studio.
Shout out to
40 Projects, man. What was the booth, T? Where I had the booth at? Where they used to go?
Right there in the living room, right?
The bathroom floor. Yes.
No, you had it right there next to the big TV when I was there.
That's a fact.
It was right there next to that huge TV in your living room.
That's a fact. I had it there. But back then, I'm going to just take you back to come forward. Back then, you seen a lot of faces coming through, just and third. But,
And tell them what you said to me, too.
Tell them what
I told you the other day. You said to me in the house.
Yeah. I said a lot of things. See, we're not going to get crazy. Don't get crazy here. Don't get snuffed on this joke. No, but T, on a serious note, in that crib, right, you seen a lot.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you what you didn't know. I had just came back from Rochester. Because my brother had my joint raided and all this other stuff. So I was coming back to trying to save the crib.
Yeah.
So I got back, this is all I know, though. See, this is all I know. I had to get back established because I lost everything. So I'm trying to get back on my feet. But one of the things that I want you to know, and I want you to get this part, it's okay to let anybody around you go.
Yeah.
You have to get to a point where, because what we do is we get attached to things that mean us no good. But sometimes you can't see it because you're in this box. So when you start living outside your box, you start to look at your box different.
Yeah.
Because now, everything around you, if it's not there to help you or build you up, you don't need it there.
Yeah.
Don't mean you have to be an enemy towards it, but you don't need it there. So I want to say something to you right now on this mic. What you're doing is phenomenal, and keep doing your thing. But anything that don't belong, remove it. We don't care, because you don't, like I say, she could be your bestie, but she might not be doing nothing to impact you or to make you a better you. And that's what you want to do. You want to surround yourself around greatness because you want to become great.
Yep.
So you have to surround yourself with what you want to become. You understand? So one of the things I want to say to you, and I went and let it pass because I see something great that's happening. See, you got a movement. You got something that can go any way for you. It can go any way, up, sideways, but it's gonna be for the best.
Yeah.
So you got to know how to reserve your good space.
Mhm.
And people is the most cannot, because we motives.
Mhm.
Motives change. I can have good motives for you, and then one day I can have bad motives.
Yeah.
So you got to know when the motives change and know how to separate it and don't get attached to anything. Because this question I'm about to ask you is going to be a little harsh. You do you feel that a lot of moves that you made, you standing it yourself?
Yeah, I would say so.
What is these things? Give us some.
Just based out of fear, not trusting people.
Okay.
Um, being in the city by myself,
Okay.
and just all type of thoughts go through anybody's head. You know what I'm saying? What is their intentions? Are they trying to do X, Y, and Z? So you might hold off on something. So I would say I probably did.
Okay.
I probably did, or probably went off on the wrong person, or because back then I was more wilder. Like I wasn't in the space that I'm in now.
Okay.
So being hot headed, saying the first thing that come to your mind, and Tauruses started to say stubborn and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. What's some of the things that you inspired by? What inspires you?
What inspires me? My mom.
Oh, dope. That's dope.
Just changing her life.
That's dope.
Cause I seen her work so hard. From when we was little, and she went through a lot. Like that's the only thing on my mind, and just seeing plus size women win. Like I want it to be where we are considered sexy, where we are considered the lead role of anything, whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to push plus size. Like we are more than just being in the background. We are just more than just being just your stylist or your designer or holding the chords and stuff like that. Like it's so much more to us, and it's crazy to me that our size really make people feel some type of way. Like that blows my mind.
Right. Right. You know. Do you feel like? Have you ever seen anything or anyone try to throw a wrench in your shit because of your weight? Like, nah, I don't want her, or choose to go another route and not use you as a whole. So, have you ever seen anybody use your weight against you?
I can't think of off gate, but I do want to say I remember I sent my picture to somebody. They was looking for models, and I sent my picture to somebody, and they was like, "Oh, when we looking for full figure, I'll contact you."
Wow.
I was like, "But you said plus size." I said, "So now we're in a place where we're dividing plus size. Now we got curvy. Now we got full figure. Now we got this and this and that." So that kind of threw me for a loop. Like,
Wow.
that kind of bothered me a little bit. Because I'm like, if you say plus size, that's plus size.
Right. Absolutely.
I didn't know we was in a place where we was breaking it plus size down now to curvy, full figure,
Right.
BBW. Like, I didn't know we was doing that. So that situation, I was just like, huh. So, but I can't think of per se, like, oh, she's too big. No. I mean, not recently since I've been modeling. I can't say that.
Okay. Is it something that you, like, say for instance, I'm not saying it won't work. I'm pretty sure everything you're doing will work out. But have you ever gave yourself a turn-off point? Like, if I get here and it's not working, I'm going to start doing X, Y, and Z. What's your next plan if this plan don't work?
I actually didn't. Because I'm, like, so passionate about it. Like,
Okay.
it's like it has to
Happen.
work.
Okay.
Like, and
Okay.
I always thought about that. I'm like, but I don't see it not working. So
Okay.
I don't think in that mind frame.
Okay.
What a man thinketh, so is he. Like, I live by that. So I try not to think about it.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, again, I would like to say thanks, T, because like I say, I had to get you up here, and you came home, so I had to get you in this goddamn interview room. And if you think I'm letting you leave just like that, you're lying.
I'm here. I'm here.
So,
I'm here. You got me for the day.
Oh, let's
You
go.
take me home
So look, let me ask you a bit. So being that you up here and it's not working out, do you got any booty calls up here that you're gonna be saying before you leave?
No.
No? You don't do the booty call thing. Nah, see
past
somebody having to see each other. Oh, and y'all just do y'all for the night, whatever.
No.
Nah. Okay, you just coming up here taking care of business, Those you gotta do and going home.
This trip, yes, that's
This trip.
strictly what it is.
Oh, what about what you said? Like something
Next,
was different.
like a next trip.
Oh, next
the
trip.
next trip I be more free.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Oh,
ain't no time. I mean, it's not that it can't happen, but I mean, this trip per se,
okay.
no.
Okay.
It's
Quiet.
yeah.
Quiet. Okay.
It's
So-
quiet.
So,
You
so,
know, right in the hands.
Bernadette, you've been single, right? You've been single. So how long you been single now?
Since August of last year.
Oh, so you hurting, like you doing bad right now. Spiderweb.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
No?
not.
Oh, so you.
Shout
Oh, your
out
friend
to
got the
Brandy
toys.
model.
Your friend got the toys, right? She got
Yeah,
the. Okay.
That's why I said shout out to Brandy the model.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
yes,
am.
yes. You support her. Good job, good job, good job.
Yo.
You know, listen, man. I said we gotta turn up a little, man. Have a good time, man.
We gonna turn
And again, like I say, you know, I'll tell you one thing, right? Could you say you single by choice, or just dudes is
No,
acting
this
up?
time around, I'm single. I don't got nobody call. Ain't no booty calls in my phone.
What?
Ain't no like.
So you doing bad,
I'm
bad,
doing
bad.
bad. Don't nobody want me.
Oh, we gotta get
Don't
you.
nobody want
You
my
don't
ugly
think
tail.
about. You don't think about. They got sites out there. POF.
I'm not doing that. Listen, let me tell you something.
Love tag. What's
Let
the
me
site?
tell you, love tag.
I don't know. I'm making up shit now. I don't know what.
Not love tag. I ain't doing
What
that.
they got?
Tag.
They
You
got
making
tag
up
or
a site.
something?
You making up a site. Talk about
They got
love
tag?
No, I do not do these sites.
You don't do them sites?
No.
All right, so
I tried. It was an epic fail.
it was an epic fail. Yo, this girl is retarded.
Epic fail.
It was an epic fail. Let me say, have you ever thought about lip gloss and coming out with other Dream Plus stuff?
Yeah, I have all that crossed my mind,
For real?
but I want to do that on a bigger platform.
Bigger platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know, since you've been doing this, have you been getting any sponsors?
I am ambassador for a couple of boutiques and stuff. So shout out to all of you guys.
Nice.
For choosing me.
Nice.
Keisha Henderson, thank you. Harlem Honey, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody who ever booked me. Oh my God, Denim by Gente, shout out to you.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me. Who's been holding me down and still promoting me. I do want to take the time out to say thank y'all. For just rocking with me. Beyond the rumors and the lies and everything, y'all still held me down. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina, because that is where I reside.
That's right.
Shout out to all the DJs that
You're
rock
not
with
from
me.
there though, right?
Shout out to everybody.
Just joking,
That
y'all.
rocks
Just
with
joking.
me, like.
Who be taking your pictures, man? You be taking nice pictures. Who the photographer?
So recently, my 12-year-old son has been taking my pictures. Shout out to my son Daniel, aka Dan Cole.
He's nice, boy.
Yeah, he draws
He's
and
nice.
everything. But
Wow.
the Dream Plush photographer is Jasmine Wallace. Shout out to Jasmine.
Nice.
You know, I got Dream Plush songs and everything.
For real?
Yeah.
We got to hear that,
Yeah.
man. You got songs out there for real?
I do.
Oh,
I got
okay.
Dream Plush songs. Like, it wasn't playing, like, I was trying to create a whole movement, like, with everything.
Ain't no hoe in my blood, so what's happening? Hit your spot, 30 deep, bitch was brack. Strapped up, so my bitches never lack. If don't nobody do it, we gon' get it crackin'. Ain't no hoe in my blood, tell these bitches what's up. Show these niggas no love, gang gang, yeah, that's us. Ain't no hoe in my blood, tell these bitches what's up. Show these niggas no love, gang gang, yeah, that's us. Show no love to these niggas, that's a fact. Put on the sleep, let my niggas through the back. Get the riches, stop myself from selling crack. Sorry, mama, tell my stories through my rap. I don't know no other way, I'm just trying to get the cake. Man, that shit hit different when you broke my holidays. Swear to God, I'm the truth, I ain't got no time to fake. Daddy beating on these bitches, eat the cake and the make. All the shit I've been through, got me acting all aggressive. Tell these bitches, calm down, bro, I'll make them miss they blessing. Every nigga play me, bet that nigga learned his lesson. Robbed his whole mama house, now her whole life hectic. Ain't no hoe in my blood, tell these bitches what's up. Show these niggas no love, gang gang, yeah, that's us. Ain't no hoe in my blood, tell these bitches what's up. Show these niggas no love, gang gang, yeah, that's us. What other bitch you know that's really on that gang shit? Step in the street and really throw them things quick. These other bitches, they just tryna be